Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. I think this is the most extraordinary collection of talent, of human knowledge, that has ever been gathered at the White House, with the possible exception of when Thomas Jefferson dined alone. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender, or submission. Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. and man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds. Man is still the most extraordinary computer of all. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians in the process. Washington is a city of southern efficiency and northern charm. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive and unrealistic. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. Communism has never come to power in a country that was not disrupted by war or corruption, or both. Tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's own beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. It is an unfortunate fact that we can secure peace only by preparing for war. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's futures. And we are all mortal. Domestic policy can only defeat us. Foreign policy can kill us. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality.